Hello, I'm Tracy Grimshaw. Welcome to A Current Affair. Rachel Barber was the victim of an obsession that took her life. And while her killer was jailed, Rachel continues to attract an unhealthy obsession. This time, a man who taunts her family with an internet site dedicated to the teenager.
You're obsessed with Rachel.
No, I'm not.
You're obsessed with her murder?
I'm obsessed with parole reform.
He's a troll. He's an absolute troll.
A troll out of control.
It's got to be stopped.
You can stop all of this misery by shutting down the site and stop being an internet troll.
They don't have to look at the site, do they?
In 1999, Rachel Barber was murdered by a friend, Caroline Reed Robertson, who was obsessed with Rachel's good looks. Robertson was jailed for 20 years, but the obsession continues. Not from jail, but from this small bungalow in a suburban backyard, home to Dennis Goldthorpe. You're an armchair hero who sits in your little bungalow at night, at the back of your mother's house, and deliberately hurts a family.
Well, that's
who's suffering because of the death of their daughter.
You know, I suffer because of them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And how do you suffer?
Attack me. They attack me all the time.
And have you lost a daughter?
No, I haven't, thank God.
He's taken over the mourning of my daughter.
Rachel's mother Elizabeth and daughter Heather have both asked Goldthorpe to stop the Facebook page called Rachel Barber Perfect Victim. He's refused.
He's hijacked my sister's name and I'm furious about it.
The way Goldthorpe sees it, he's doing a community service. He says pressuring the parole board to keep the killer in jail. The way Rachel's family sees it,
it's become this creepy obsession. It's not a tribute anymore.
Don't you think what you're doing is cruel?
No, it's not.
Well, I think it is cruel.
Well,
because you're hurting a family.
Your opinion, Martin.
But, mate, you're hurting a family. And you know you're hurting the family, but you keep on going.
I'm not hurting the family.
I understand you've had a breakdown.
I have. It's exacerbated the post-traumatic stress. I had to leave work. I was so obsessed with it I couldn't keep it at home. I was taking it to work all the time. I was letting it affect the way I worked.
Initially, the family supported the page because it was a tribute to Rachel. But after Goldthorpe took it over from another person, the Barbers fell out with him and withdrew their support. But that didn't faze Goldthorpe. What's it got to do with him?
Nothing. Nothing.
Goldthorpe even believes he's been chosen by the dead girl to be her voice.
He believes Rachel gave him that voice. You know, he is not Rachel's voice. He is not our spokesperson.
I just find it disgusting that even Rachel being dead now, 9 feet under, she still has someone obsessing over it. Like, I've told him to leave her at peace, like, and when he's saying that he won't stop until Rachel says so, it's just, come on.
You said you'll stop when Rachel wants you to stop. Isn't that weird?
No, I didn't say that.
You didn't say that?
No.
That's not on Facebook?
I felt that I was chosen. And
you were chosen?
Well, her mother even feels the same way too.
So you were chosen by whom?
Well, Rachel.
So Rachel chose you to be her spokesman?
I think I was just one of many.
Well, don't you think that's weird?
It is rather weird, actually. Chilling.
It's cruel. It's cruel, it's insensitive, it's unethical.
So this could all go away if he stops, but he won't stop.
He says now that she's a murder victim,
we don't own her anymore.
We don't own her anymore.
The one thing I think you're forgetting is this is their daughter. Their daughter was murdered, and you're besmirching that.
And that's on public record.
It doesn't matter if it's on public record, mate. You're hurting a family.
I understand now where teenagers are that are cyberbullied, that kill themselves. I can honestly 100% understand their fear because you never know what the person is going to do next.
I can't believe what you're doing.
Well, that's up to you. It's your right to believe. Yeah.
Don't you have a heart?
You're trying to insult me again.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying you're acting like a heartless man.
I'm not insulting
You're doing
you.
heartless things. You're hurting an innocent family who've lost their daughter. She was murdered.
They want to put on their own content on that site.
It's their daughter.
If you walked into somebody's house, say, and you walked into a room and you saw your daughter's photographs all over that person's wall, wouldn't you be concerned? Well, this is the same thing, isn't it?
You're obsessed with Rachel, a dead girl.
No, I'm not.
Well, yes, you are.
Absolutely not. I'm obsessed with keeping a killer behind bars.
The result of that obsession is an obsession with the family, and you're hurting the family.
Well, I think they're exaggerating.
Throughout the past 15 years, I have tried so hard to not see myself as a victim of crime. I didn't want the children to see themselves as victims of crimes. I wanted to see us as survivors of crime. This year, I am a victim of crime.
Because of Dennis?
Because of Dennis. You know, he goes on that the photographs are on public domain and anybody can share them. Even if that was the case, any reasonable person knowing that they were upsetting a victim's family of a 15-year-old girl that was murdered would just back down and say, OK, fair enough. But he hasn't done that.
If I get nutcases trying to come around here, it's going to be your fault.
Oh, is that right? Just like you exposed to the world where Rachel's buried? And every nutcase in the world can go and visit the gravesite when the family's trying to go there to see their deceased daughter.
It's on the gravesite registry. Every grave is.
And it's on your
Victorian
Facebook
gravesite
page.
registry.
All right.
Okay,
I think we're going around in circles.
let's wind this up, folks.
And a short time ago, Dennis Goldthorpe claimed that he would rename the Facebook page, but said he still won't take down Rachel's photos.